Happy snowman. What? The happy snowman. The happy snowman? This is an old story. What do you want from me? Look.
It's a very old story.
It's really pretty.
It's called the happy snowman. Rip off. You can call it. No, it's not a rip off. You can call it the Frosty the Snowman if you want. It's snowing. Come look, Matt cried. Ginny, it's coming down so fast I can hardly see across the street. Matt ran to the window. Ginny was right. The snow was covering everything in sight. He looked. He could hardly wait to go outside to play in the snow. He was sure all their friends would be at the park. Matt and Ginny ran to their snow boots and went. I want to come too, said Marianne. She always wanted to go wherever they went. No, said Matt. You're too little to go to the park with us. No. Maybe later.
Isn't this exciting?
Now. I said now.
So still no idea who's behind all this.
Jenny and Matt hurried to put on hats, mittens, and scarves. They called goodbye to their mother and raced out the door. Lisa, Tracy, and Paul were already at the park. By the time Matt and Jenny got there, isn't this the greatest, said Tracy. The snowman, the snow's so deep. Let's build a snowman, said Paul. A huge snowman, as tall as we can make it. They got to work. It wasn't easy. They had to roll the great big snowball for his body, another for his chest, and then the smaller one for his head. Then Jenny said he needs a face and some clothes. Everyone ran home to see what they could find. Lisa found some bright black pieces of coal for his eyes and button for his nose. Tracy borrowed his big brother purple scarf, and Paul brought the toy corn cob from his Halloween costume. Matt and Jenny found an old pair of boots. Then they saw Marianne playing with the best thing of all. She had helped Mother clean out the attic and found a black silk top hat, perfect for the snowman. Marianne, you can bring the hat for our snowman, said Jenny. It will help dress him up. When they all arrived back at the park, Lisa put the butt, nose, and coal eyes on the snowman's face. Tracy wrapped the purple scarf around his neck, and Paul stuck the corn cob pipe in his mouth. Everyone cheered as Paul and Jenny put the hat on their snowman's head. What shall we name him? Asked Tracy. Held up Frosty. See, Frosty the Snowman.
Because Aaron's family's in
Suggested Jenny. Yes, they all cheered. The children began to dance in a circle around Frosty. The little Marianne said, I wish Frosty was alive so he could play with us. Just then Matt looked up in Frosty's face. Oh my, he cried. Frosty just winked at me. They all looked just in time to see Frosty smile. He really was alive. Hooray! They cheered. Then they gave the snowman a big, big hug. Frosty began to laugh. Hey, I'm ticklish, he said. Let's go. They all laughed, and Frosty began to do a little dance. The children stepped in line behind him. Suddenly there was a grand parade going all around the park, with Frosty leading the way. After they had paraded around got ready to have a race. Oh no, said Matt. What
Delsum helps
are
control
we
the impulse
going
to cough
to do
for 12
now?
hours,
Frosty
which means
is
you can
too
shorten
big
your
to
cough for the
fit
morning
on
and later when you're joking with Beth. Even when most
any
cough
of our
medicines stop,
sleigh.
Delsum is still working. Delsum, the
Of
number
our
one
sleds.
12-hour cough medicine.
How can you make your
Don't
house the center of the
worry
neighborhood?
about
First,
that,
mix liquid
Flat
Cocoa
Frosty.
One, 2 cake
Remember,
diced
I'm
tomatoes, and spicy green chilies.
made of
Then,
snow.
find space for extra parking.
All I have
Lots
to
and
do
lots
is
of parking.
lie down and slide. Watch, Frosty was right. He could slide as fast as the fastest sleigh just by laying on his back. What a race they all had.
From iRobot, help with your everyday messes.
That night, Jenny, Matt, and Marianne could hardly wait to tell their parents about Frosty, a snowman who talks, dances, and sleds.
Roomba from
And their
iRobot, better together.
said their father.
But what about old Archie? Didn't Jenny
Well,
say
I'm
he
afraid
was
that's something I have to see to
Add
believe.
some extra joy to the holidays. Plus, save $5 on your next in-store purchase.
But
Petco.
Frosty
Type
is
2
a very
diabetes?
special
Listen
snowman,
up.
said
We're
Matt.
not
And
professional
tomorrow we
athletes, but
want
that
to
doesn't mean
take
giving up.
him ice skating. May we borrow your skates? Sure, said their
Along
father.
with diet and
Since he is
exercise,
made of
Farxiga
snow,
helps lower
I
blood
guess
sugar
he
and
won't
type 2
get hurt
diabetes.
if
Lower
he
A1C
takes
by up to
a
1.2
spill
points.
or two.
Do not take it
Earlier
If you experience
the next
symptoms of
morning, the
serious
children
allergic
ran
reactions such as
to
rash,
find
swelling,
Frosty.
difficulty
Wait
breathing or
till
swallowing,
you
stop
try
taking
ice
seek
skating,
medical
said
help right away.
Lisa.
Do not
It
take Farxiga if you have
even
severe
more
kidney problems
fun
or
than
dialysis
sledding.
or high bladder cancer.
When Frosty
Tell your
saw
doctor
the
right away if you have
skaters
blood or red
on the
color in
pond,
your
he
urine.
said,
Or
I
peanut
don't
butter.
know that was
Farxiga can cause serious side
kind
effects,
of
including
hard.
dehydration, genital yeast
Frosty
infections, and
barely
wounded
put
men, serious
on his
urinary tract
skates
infections,
and
low blood sugar, and kidney problems.
started off
Stop taking
slowly.
Farxiga and call your doctor right away
Hey,
if you have
this
signs of
isn't so
ketoacidosis,
hard, he
which is
called.
serious
You
and
were
may lead to
right.
death.
This
I'm in
is
this for my
fun.
family.
I'm in this for me.
He leaned
Ask your doctor about
Learn
Farxiga
to
and
skate
learn how you can
in
get it
a
for free.
figure eight and even to lift
Not have health insurance?
1 foot high in the air as he skated. Whee! He shouted, tipping his top hat as
We can see you without insurance.
wheezed
With your family.
by the kids.
After an accident, it is important to call right away.
After a while, the children began to get cold. Come on, Frosty, said Tracy. Let's go into the warm house and warm up. My hands are freezing. They stepped into the little warm hut. Their hands and feet began to warm up, but they had forgotten something very important. Frosty was made of snow. Whew, this place doesn't feel so good to me, he said. I'll wait outside. Frosty waited for his friends outside. As he watched the other skaters, he noticed one little boy who was skating very near a side that said, "Danger, thin ice." Hey, watch out, called Frosty, but the little boy didn't hear. He was skating right towards the thin ice. Quick! As a wink, Frosty darted out onto the ice after the little boy. Just as the ice started to crack, Frosty caught him by the hand and pulled the boy to safety. Frosty was a hero. Everybody cheered. Weren't you scared? Asked Jenny. What if you had fallen through the ice? Frosty smiled and said, You've forgotten. I'm made of snow. A little cold doesn't bother me. The next morning, Jenny looked out the window. Oh no, she said, it's raining. What will happen to Frosty? Matt said. He thought maybe the rain would stop soon, but the rain did not stop. It rained all that day. The children watched and worried about their friend Frosty. Finally, the next morning, the rain stopped and the sun came out. Let's go to the park to see how Frosty is, said Matt. Come with us, Dad. park. They looked around. They didn't see Frosty anywhere. Finally, Jenny called out, looked over there. I see Frosty's hat by the tree, but there was only a little lump of snow. Next to the hat, Frosty was gone. They all stood looking at the hat in the little pile of snow. Mary Ann picked up the hat sadly. Then their father smiled. Look, he said, there under the frosty hat. He left a promise that he'll be back next year. And sure enough, it was a little flower, just the color of Frosty's purple scarf, had pushed up through the snow. It almost seemed to smile and say, see you next year. The end.